I started working the graveyard shift at a 7-Eleven in rural Pennsylvania 3 months ago. College tuition doesn't pay itself, and midnight to 8 a.m. paid an extra $2 an hour. Easy money, I thought. How wrong I was. The store sat at the intersection of Route 47 and Old Mill Road, surrounded by nothing but woods and darkness. During my shift, I'd see maybe 10 customers total. Truckers, insomniacs, the occasional cop grabbing coffee, and him. He started coming in during my second week, every night, always at 3:33 a.m. exactly. I'm not exaggerating. I checked the timestamp on the security footage later. 3:33 on the dot. The guy looked normal enough at first glance. Mid-40s, thinning hair, wearing a faded red jacket. But something about him set off alarm bells in my gut. Maybe it was how he never blinked, or how his smile stretched just a little too wide, showing too many teeth. He'd always buy the same thing: a cherry Slurpee, a pack of beef jerky, and a lottery ticket. He'd place the items on the counter, slide over a crumpled $20 bill, and just stare at me while I rang him up. Working hard or hardly working? He'd ask in this weird sing-song voice. Every single night, the exact same phrase, same inflection. Just working, I'd reply, trying to keep my voice steady. Then he'd laugh, this dry, rattling sound like dead leaves scraping across pavement. He'd take his change, his items, and walk out into the darkness. I'd watch him through the window, but he'd always disappear into the shadows before I could see where he went. No car, no footsteps, just gone. After 2 weeks of this, I mentioned him to my manager, Derek. Red jacket guy, 3:33 a.m. Derek's face went pale. He still comes? Yeah, every night. Why? Derek pulled me into the back office and showed me something on his computer. Security footage from 8 years ago. There he was, same guy, same red jacket, same creepy smile, buying the same 3 items at 3:33 a.m. That's impossible, I said. He hasn't aged at all. There's more. Derek scrolled through files. Look. Footage from 6 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago. Every night shift worker reported the same man. Same time, same items, same laugh. What happened to them? I asked. The other workers. Derek's hand shook on the mouse. Sarah quit after 3 months. Said she couldn't take it anymore. Marcus lasted 5 weeks before he had a nervous breakdown. Jenna. What about Jenna? Jenna served him one night and asked him why he came in at the same time every night. Derek's voice dropped to a whisper. She never showed up for her next shift. Police found her car in the parking lot, keys still in the ignition, but she was gone. That was 3 years ago. They never found her. My blood turned to ice. Why didn't you tell me this before? Because we can't keep anyone on night shift, Derek said. And corporate doesn't care as long as the store stays open. I should have quit right then, but I needed the money. I told myself I'd just avoid engaging with him. Ring him up, take his money, let him leave. That night, 3:33 a.m. rolled around. The fluorescent lights flickered. Through the window, I saw him emerge from the darkness, that too wide smile already plastered on his face. The door chimed as he entered. He moved through the aisles, gathering his items with mechanical precision. Cherry Slurpee, beef jerky, lottery ticket. He placed them on the counter. Our eyes met. Working hard or hardly working? The same sing-song voice. Just working, I muttered, scanning his items as fast as possible. He tilted his head, studying me. You're curious about me. I didn't respond. My hands fumbled with the register. "That's good," he continued. "Curiosity. It's what separates you from the animals, makes you human, makes you..." He leaned forward, and I could smell something rotten on his breath. "Interesting. That'll be $8.47, I said, my voice cracking. He slid the 20 across the counter, but when I reached for it, his hand clamped down on my wrist. His skin was cold, too cold, like touching meat from the freezer. "Do you want to know why I come here?" he whispered. "No." I tried to pull away, but his grip tightened. "I'm waiting." "For what?" His smile widened impossibly further, splitting his face. "For someone to ask the right question." He released my wrist and took his change. As he walked toward the door, he paused and looked back at me. "See you tomorrow night, same time." The door chimed. He vanished into the darkness. I stood there shaking, staring at my wrist. Where he'd grabbed me, my skin had turned pale, almost gray, and it was cold, so cold. I called Derek immediately. He touched me. Derek, he fucking touched me, and something's wrong. Get out of there, now. What? Leave the store, get in your car and drive. Don't come back. But now, I grabbed my keys and ran. As I burst through the door, I heard it. That dry, rattling laugh echoing from somewhere in the darkness. I drove home doing 80 miles an hour, checking my rearview mirror the entire way. Every shadow looked like him, every dark spot on the road. When I got home, I locked every door and window. I called Derek and told him I quit. The next morning, I woke up to find a lottery ticket on my nightstand, a 7-Eleven lottery ticket. And written on the back in handwriting I didn't recognize, "See you at 3:33. I didn't buy that lottery ticket. I didn't put it there. But somehow, I knew he did. I moved out of state 2 days later, changed my phone number, deleted all my social media. But sometimes, at exactly 3:33 a.m., I wake up, and I swear I can hear that dry, rattling laugh outside my window. He's still waiting.